Salam labas kushmazian. Hey guys, it's Erin. I am back. I'm in the Medina. I'm passing the police station. All right, so today's video, it's dark if you notice. It's, believe it or not, it's like 20 minutes to 8. It's like 7:40 in the morning and it's still pretty dark out. So anyway, today's video is gonna be why I'm not going back to America. Okay, I said I was in the Medina, and as you can see, it's so quiet here in the morning. I just got off the main road and it's a little loud over there with the traffic, but look how quiet. Are we gonna see any cats? People are just starting to, no, I'm lying. People are not just starting to open up. I saw one and I got excited. You guys, Morocco, you have to know, Morocco, it's a slower country. Is that a bat? No, it's a bird. Okay, it's a bird. Hi, baby. I don't know if birds like me, but they came to me. Hi. Hello. Okay, you didn't like me. All right. So anyway, yeah, look how peaceful it is here, guys. Look. Shoof, shoof. Okay, so people ask me all the time, am I going back to America? Will I go back to America to live? The answer is no. Like, I really don't have any interest in going back. Now, the only exception that I would probably say that I can think of that would happen in the, not near future, but the future, would be if like Cameron and Jack went back for college, I would go back to set them up. Look at all these little alleyways. I would go with them to like, you know, settle them in and all that stuff. But honestly, guys, I have no desire to move back to America. And let me tell you, if by chance I didn't want to live in Morocco anymore, which is not the case at all, I don't see that being the case. I absolutely feel so much at home here. Oh my God, it's so quiet. I feel like I'm screaming, but I'm really not. I feel like even if I didn't want to live in Morocco anymore, I still would not want to go back to America. Yeah, let me tell you about it. Let me see if I can find some breakfast. I want to find some little place on the side that has the masimin and maybe get some nuts, or maybe even nanate. We'll see. Let's go. Shoof. All right. In a couple of hours, it'll probably be much busier, but like, this is the place. This is the row right here that has all like the food, like the shawarma, all that stuff, all the meats and all cooking. But as you can see, nobody is open. Wait, we found Masimin. Let's go. All right, guys, I lucked out because a lot of times these places that make the Masimin, they don't always make omelet. They have like hard-boiled egg and like then they have like amlou, asil, fromage. But a lot of times, not all of them do the omelet. I lucked out. The one that's open, they do the omelet. The only bad news is they have no cumin. Mashi mushkil. We will eat it without it. All right, guys, I got my nosnos, masimin with galeta fromage, and of course, my nosnos has ruba, sugar. You know I like my sugar. This is the only place in the Medina that was open right now, so choosers can't be beggars or beggars can't be choosers, but it looks really good. It's crazy what like 30 minutes does, because I swear it was like pitch dark out 30 minutes ago, and now look at it. It's bright. Pigeons are out, birds are out, cats are out, everyone's out, except for the stores. The stores are not open yet. You guys know Morocco likes to sleep, but yeah, there's a lot of kids out ready for school. But let me get to this, telling you why I'm not coming back to America. Guys, I keep trying to tell you this story and then things happen to me. I just met a wonderful couple from Seattle. They are moving here. She follows me on YouTube, and they're actually moving here to Rabat in February, inshallah. They were the sweetest couple, and one thing she said really stuck out to me. She said the people here, being here, makes her want to be a better person. And I just thought, oh my God, that is like seriously how I feel like living here. I feel like people are just so kind, and they just want to make you feel like you need to be just as kind. I mean, I feel like I am pretty kind, but like living here changes you guys. I really do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Like there's so many, there's, oh, did I just get called a donkey? No, he wouldn't have said donkey, he would have said hamar. And I'm not a hamar. Okay, so the reasons why I'm not going back to America, first and foremost, I'm gonna tell you, even though I know people tell me that it is not affordable here for some Moroccans, for me personally, as an American, it is. Well, that's a big cat. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Aren't you a cutie? You want a pet? I don't have any food. Do you want a pet? I got pets for you. I got pets for you. Oh. Hi. So first and foremost, affordability. That is like honestly number one. And coming in too is the safety. Guys, like Morocco is top notch when it comes to safety. I know I talk about this all the time, but it's so much more safe than America. I can't speak for other countries because I don't know about any other countries. I just know my experience with America. And guys, it's getting bad over there. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's so many good people in America. But just in general, like, the racism that's in that country is just, it's too much. It's too much. And racism fuels, you know, violence, and it's just meshi messien. Okay, so the first two big ones, the most important, are affordability and safety. Now I'm going to tell you a couple of, like, the lesser ones, but that to me are still really important. The food. Don't get me wrong, I love stuff in America, but healthier wise, it's so much more healthy to live in America, Morocco. So in America, fruits and vegetables, bezeflus for fruits and vegetables in America. You basically, like, you have to have some money to be able to buy fresh fruits and vegetables. Now, when I was growing up, and also when I was a young mom, we have a store called Produce Junction. We still have Produce Junction, and it's still more reasonable. But when I was younger, we used to go there and you'd get bags. Like, they would sell by bulk. Like, so it would be like 3 pounds of oranges, you know, for $2. And it was good. It was good. But even those prices are going up and going up. Here, the only way it's expensive, I feel like, to eat is if you buy the packaged stuff and you go to Marjan and you buy all that stuff. But if you, like, just stick to your fruits and vegetables, your basics, breads, hobs, meshi mushkil, it's so much better. Also, like, America has all these chemicals. They allow, I don't know, the government, the FDA, I don't know, they allow so many chemicals and artificial flavorings and stuff. I think that guy doesn't want to miss the bus or the train. So they have all these stuff, and here it's not allowed. Like, the biggest one that I saw, and I see this a lot on IG, Fanta soda. Now, soda in general is not good for you, but Fanta, we have it in America. It's an orange soda. Ours looks radioactive, and the one here in Morocco, it's not, and it's because they don't allow all those chemicals to be put in their food. The cereals, they don't have all those artificial colors. Now, Morocco's not the only one, Europe as well. They don't allow all that stuff too. So it's like America has, you know, people say, oh, America's this great country. And yes, there's a lot of opportunity in America, but there's also a lot of negative stuff that you have to deal with. And unless you're prepared for that, and, you know, and I feel like honestly nowadays, you really have to make some good money to live comfortably in America, and I was just not making it, you know. Mendes flus, you know, I'm just a single mom here with the kids, and it's just easier, less stressful here. So we got, what do we got? So, like I said, we've got affordability, safety, the food in general, and the pricing of the food. And honestly, guys, I'm going to bring it back to the people. Moroccan people are seriously the kindest people I've ever met. Now, I know I've never been all over the world, but I feel like I've talked to a lot of people too. I've talked to a lot of foreigners that have met other people, and they all say Moroccans are seriously the kindest, most generous people. They may not have a lot, you know, some Moroccans here may not have a lot, but they really will help you. And it just gives you this sense of family. So like I live in this country and it's just me and my kids here, but I feel like I have a family. You guys are like my family. And whoa, I almost slipped. Guys, oh my God, you almost saw me slip. That would have been hilarious. But yeah, Moroccan people are seriously just really, really kind. And oh my God, I see a Christmas tree, guys. There's a Christmas tree. Look, shoo. There's a Christmas tree. Last year, I saw Santa in Fez, guys. I literally saw Santa in Fez. I just passed the Carousel Mall on the way here, the new mall that's in Rabat. And they literally have a huge Christmas tree out front with drummer boys around it. You know, I don't know how I feel about that, because like I said, it is a Muslim country. 99% of you guys do that. I do realize that they do try to do stuff for foreigners and stuff, but I hope my goal, or not my goal, I can't have a goal for Morocco. My thoughts, though, I feel like I don't want Morocco to turn into America. You know what I mean? Like, we don't need to westernize Morocco. Morocco is literally perfect how it is. I mean, okay, let me back up. It's not perfect, because no country is, but the morals, the way people are, I feel like if too much westernization happens, it will change it. And I don't want that, because I love it here. I don't want to live in another America. So yeah, guys, I'm not going anywhere. You're stuck with me. Is that okay? Safi? All right, guys, take care. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I wish I brought my sunglasses. Bislama.